All right, we are here on
All right,
Christmas
guys, we
Day.
are here. Like we promised, after we finished Hunter and we caught up, we'd start D.Gray Man. And what a momentous day to start D.Gray Man.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting D.Gray Man on Christmas, 2025 Christmas, right before the beginning of the new year, right?
Yup.
Okay, for context, I have never read D.Gray Man. I briefly feel like I might have seen a little bit of D.Gray Man growing up, but I don't remember anything. So it's effectively, I've never seen anything about D.Gray Man.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I remember is the first opening, which absolutely slaps. I will be listening to the first opening on loop while we read through these chapters, and as we reach through certain arcs, I will switch the opening to whatever is the next opening. To play when certain arcs happen. I'm very excited to be D.Gray Man. I'm both excited and scared.
Mm-hmm.
Scared because depending on how hard this manga cooks, Alan could end up in my top 5.
Grin,
I mean,
real
already
quick.
he has drip, like sauce.
Grin, real quick.
Off him. Yes.
Is your top? Do you have a favorite protagonist list? Do you?
I don't. I really like a lot of different protagonists, but I don't. Not too sure. I might have to think on it after the video and come back and maybe let you guys know the next video. But I've heard just stories of the Millennium Earl just being like the most absolute hater of all time.
Demon.
He's got
insane
demon, bro.
He's like King Von.
Hotter stories
like King Von, bro.
I know I've just heard stories of him being on Demon Time.
Mm-hmm. This is a series that I've known about for years. My friend in real life has always asked me to read this. My love for Hunter is like his love for D.Gray Man. And he even got me a few volumes years ago. So as for my exposure to the series, I've read volume 1, but that was years ago at this point. And that's the only completed volume I've ever read. So it's not going to be completely. So once we do get to volume 2, that's when I'm practically just as blind as Grin here. But I'm very interested in what Grin's thoughts are going to be reading these chapters, because I've held on to theories that I've cooked up from years back when I first read chapter 1. And to me, chapter 1 is one of the greatest first chapters of any manga. It's up there with World Triggers. It's up there with with Hunter. It's up there with some of those really prolific series. This is a series that me and Grin have known about, and we've talked about it. We even talked about it last time we recorded last week, and now we're finally here.
You guys are gonna see for the first time, just the level of theory crafting and absolute nonsense that my brain will come up with throughout the series as we, slowly catch up from chapter 1 to whatever the latest chapter of D.Gray Man is until the, the absolute weight of D.Gray Man.
Mm-hmm.
But I am so excited. Also, I will be eating my dinner, because it is around that time for me to eat dinner, so I will be eating dinner in the background, but hopefully I shouldn't be making too much noise.
Yep.
So, with all that bullshit aside, first and foremost,
let's go.
This is a god tier, bro. What is this? What am I looking at?
Yeah.
This is such a clean panel. This is such a clean cover.
Clean volume, yeah, and the watercolor. You're seeing D.Gray Man, Alan Walker, and the Millennium Earl right here. And I still don't understand what the symbolism of this shot is. These two mimicking one another's poses and side by side. Alright. It was my dream to become an astronaut, but it seems like it wasn't meant to be. Instead, I'm thinking about traveling the space inside my head. If you're not busy, please join me. Katsuda Hoshino, yeah. And this began Serialization 2004. Yeah.
Weekly Shonen Jump 2003. Likes cats. Okay. D.Gray, man.
And the first... Well, we're not going
Okay,
to look at
volume
this.
1
We'll skip
has...
this. We'll skip the contents.
Oh. Okay.
We don't want to spoil
Yeah,
ourselves.
don't need to.
Yeah, first chapter is,
Okay.
is opening. Okay.
Okay. Exorcists. Bro, this what am I looking? Why are there hooded figures holding like crosses?
Yeah,
like,
I know this.
Is this like some sort of like?
There's a lot of biblical Christian symbolism in the story.
Yeah, it's like some Vatican City like church order type shit.
Yeah,
with, like the whole cross.
Like it combines like really. It's like Castlevania. It combines like biblical stuff, but it's also super gothic. The story's set in the 19th century. Those possessed by the gods. They exist to destroy the ominous evils.
The ominous evils that arise from the darkness. Whoa. Oh my god!
Yeah, this grotesque arm.
That is hard.
Yeah, like already we're learning about the story.
The first night opening.
Yeah.
Bro,
clean.
Nah, that is clean.
And he's got like the scar. He's got this bloody bandage right here. And there's this, this thing right here, like the golden snitch from Harry Potter.
Okay. So he seems to be like wound up, almost like he's wearing a jacket, and then his demon arm or whatever you call it has like a cross on the front.
Yeah, it's kind of like Krollo's head tattoo.
He seems to be holding like some sort of cross as his weapon as well. And there's a lot of spears or weapons and other types of instruments. Did you know that several people have disappeared at the church? It's been abandoned, so penniless travelers take shelter here often. But by the morning, only their clothes remain, and the travelers are nowhere to be found. Okay. It's cursed. This is also where that incident occurred 2 years ago. At the end of a fictional 19th century, mysterious incidents started to occur masked by the fog.
Yeah.
Moa, are you really going in? There's been a flood of complaints from the town people about this church, about disappearing. People disappearing.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first character we're introduced to is someone called Moa. She has glasses. She seems to be like, some sort of like maybe
investigator,
representative of investigator, basically, or someone of a religious order potentially, like some sort of a Catholic church or some shit like that. I don't know.
Well, you notice like this hat right under her. It looks like it looks like a police hat right here. Yeah, and they're investigating this abandoned church that people are rumored to go in here and then they disappear. I know. It's because this place is cursed, right? And he's trembling. Charles, I can't believe I'm hearing this from a cop. It's probably just a horrible rumor. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. This church isn't cursed. Okay. What do you think of the art right now, Gren? Like
of what?
The artwork right now, like the inking, like the black and white.
It's very good for 2003.
This 2004.
2004. It has like very. I don't know if the author meant to do this, but it feels older than 2004. Like almost intentional.
It feels like those black, like the black and white Long Halloween.
There's like Batman. A medieval time like vibe going on in terms of the artwork, in terms of the way characters are designed.
Nah, I think it's purposeful. It's fallen into ruins. Do travelers really stay at a place like this? What is it? My foot. And there's a cat.
Wow.
It's just a cat. Eh? Flap, flap, flap. What's that noise? And then bats erupt behind them. Bro, and this place is like, what is that, blood right here?
No, the detail on bats is crazy.
Yeah. Yo.
What the hell?
Yo, the arm.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, the boy. So he's being, what, is he flying with the bats? Is he being carried by them?
Well, we don't know if that's actually him.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Moa? Moa? Oh wait, did Moa get taken by the bats?
Yeah, it looks like it right in this panel right here.
Because Moa's grabbing the cat and
Yeah.
then just swarmed.
Yeah, and then this arm reaches out to her, and then she disappears from sight, and then Charles is on his own, and they go up they ascend up those stairs.
Mm-hmm. Yo!
Yeah.
Is Moa still being carried?
I think that's Moa, and then they go into this door, and then the door slams shut behind them, right here. And then she's just thrown into this chair with the cat. Gotcha. You're not getting away now.
Who the hell?
Huh? A person. What are you doing in a place like this? And then she cuffs him.
Yeah. Why are you and she's police officer? Who are you? I'm sorry, I was too busy trying to catch it that I didn't realize. I was just trying to catch the cat. Well, I'm just a traveler. Oh, that's
our MC.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, he's already wearing pretty good drip.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I had no idea this town was thought of as cursed.
I heard this morning while walking past here, the stray cat ate one of my valuable possessions. I've been running around trying to catch it. Telling the truth. Master, so I can afford to lose it. Your master. Where is he then?
He disappeared in India.
What was his master doing in India? This is all your fault. He's a kid. What a strange kid. I'm going to get my partner, so you stay right there. Yeah.
Gunshots. What's happening? You stay here. It's coming from downstairs. Who's there?
Yep.
Yo. Bro got folded.
Bro, who got bodied?
Dude, bro, Charles got folded. Yo, what the hell is he in? Dude's tied up to like a wooden statue.
Wait. No, I'm actually confused. What is the statue burning? Okay, so obviously those are bullet holes, right? There's a hole in his chest.
Yeah.
No, that's not Charles. Is that?
No, it looks like Charles right here. Like this is him, and he's got like the star on him.
Oh my god,
right
yeah,
here.
that is Charles. What the hell? Wait, is that just hanging? Like, is the wood just hanging in the air? Like, what?
It could be part of like maybe a stone, like a stone column. Like he's got like this hole right here. Yeah, he got folded.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and like the number of stars are increasing.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's transforming into some monstrosity.
Hell. Oh my god.
Yeah, he just turned to stone and crumbled. What the?
Flap. Can't be the rumor is true. Can't breathe.
And then
there's a
Yeah.
Is that
probably
Alan?
RMC?
Yeah, Alan.
Yeah, RMC.
Yeah, probably grab.
Yeah. Be careful. The gas from the corpse is toxic. He was killed by an Akuma. An officer. An Akuma.
Yeah, Akuma is like demon, right?
Yeah.
Japanese.
And then she wakes up, or else we're in a different scene. Oh, Moa, you're awake. And looks like she's in the precinct. The police precinct. Where am I? The station. Perfect timing. Come with me. Detective Officer Mo is awake. Come in. That's right, Charles, as we know. We're questioning the suspect right now. Huh? Name's Alan Walker. No address, nationality unknown, and he's a minor. Hi there. We know you did it. I said I didn't do it. Why am I being interrogated? All I did was bring the unconscious officer to the station. This is horrible. You were at the church. That makes you a suspect. Plus, look at your hand. It's red from the blood. No, it's always been that way. What the hell is this?
Yeah, they're looking.
Yeah.
Aren't you in pain from embodying a cross in your hand?
Yeah, I'm
We
betting
got a
on
lunatic on our hands. Yeah, I'm betting a cross in your hand. You should take better care of the body your parents gave you. You didn't look well. Excuse me. I was with him until the incident. What? Detected bullet holes from high caliber weapon found at the scene of the crime. This young man, however, only has a cat. You may yet have to find the weapon that may be used at the church. Why did you have to faint, officer? Damn.
Yeah. I'm sorry, sir. You should have stayed awake no matter what. Unbelievable. You didn't see the suspect even though you were at the scene. I know what the suspect is. I didn't see it, but I know what it is. Please let me help you with the investigation. The suspect is an Akuma. I come across them quite often due to my situation. And sad to say, the more it kills, the more it evolves and grows powerful. Okay? It will continue to kill. If we don't stop it soon, it'll become more difficult to destroy. This cross is an anti-Akuma weapon. Have you ever heard of exorcists? They specialize in destroying Akuma. Grin, you there, my guy?
I'm here.
Okay.
Don't worry, keep reading.
All right. Cop was murdered. Oh my god, it's my boy. I heard it was a brutal killing. That rumor turned out to be true. And there's this man. This church is possessed. Look at what happened to Pastor Mark. Huh? What are you talking about? We really shouldn't talk about this out loud, but... And then you see the Millennium Earl walking through the crowd. A tragic accident befell the pastor and his wife inside that church 2 years ago. And then there's a bunch of smoke.
Essentially, already we've got Alan doesn't. Alan, it doesn't belong to any nation. He doesn't know where he's from. Like no identity. Like nothing to reference this anonymous person, except for the fact that his name is Alan.
His master's in India.
The master's in India. The creature that killed Charles is a Akuma, some sort of demonic thing. It will continue to kill, and then the more it kills, the stronger it gets over a period of time.
Yeah.
The weapon he has on his hand, the cross, is an anti-Akuma weapon. Moa is a young, promising detective trying to investigate different cases. She was knocked unconscious, and then she's basically getting yelled at by her superior officer for basically not getting enough information.
So far, we're grasping the lore. It's nothing too crazy right now because it's not that much information, but we have a handle on things. Everyone is terrified, my dear Akuma, and this man has the heart. It's like he's Hisoka. Keep killing so you can continue to evolve. So an Akuma can also embody a human. Brother.
Maybe a person in a wheelchair. Brother, I'm home, brother. How are you feeling?
And then he just disappears. Welcome home, Moa.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I said it was a person in a wheelchair because earlier on it seemed like when the Earl was talking to him, it seemed like that.
Yeah, right here. You can see.
Yeah, it kind of makes it look like a wheelchair. Yeah, so I didn't see this though. This is Moa's brother.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So she doesn't know that potentially the suspect is actually her brother, who's pretty much an Akuma. But what does this mean of her brother? Does that mean her brother is dead?
It could mean that like the Akuma's possessing her brother, or it's a scenario where her brother's dead and now it's like turned into an Akuma entirely. I don't know.
Yeah.
There could be a different types of routes here.
Mm-hmm. You still haven't eaten your dinner. You haven't been eating at all lately. You need to eat. I'm full. Oh, and he is creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
But I'll be hungry soon enough. You take care of yourself, Mark. As your sister, I'm hoping with the same thing from him.
Yeah, and he's full because he ate Charles. He took him out. Hey, stay still. Is someone here? Well, I can explain, my dear brother.
What do you think, Dennis? Stay madam. You were planning to go to the church, weren't you? Just for absolutely not.
An exorcist? What the hell is that?
What the hell? I'm done with you for now. Going back to the crime scene, officer. Take him back to your house and keep an eye on him.
Basically placed us under house arrest.
Yeah.
But the church is right there.
Wonder if the detective and the others are alright. Do you honestly think the suspect is a demon? Demons are mythical beings that were created as a way to explain illnesses and people's misfortunes during ancient times. They only exist on paper in our heads, not reality. I don't believe in curses and demons. I hate that type of stuff. The Akuma I'm talking about isn't that kind of demon, huh? It's a weapon from the dark side, created to prey on humans. Akuma is the name of a weapon. That's what an Akuma is. Wait.
And then he's like devouring something right here.
Or no, that's not devouring. That's the edge of his shirt.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's the edge of his shirt.
Yeah, like basically the brother right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're learning more. They normally look human, so it's quite hard to spot them among people. But and then he comes in.
Mark.
Yeah, he's tweaking.
What's wrong? Yeah, he's tweaking. What's wrong?
Bro,
what kind of eye?
So he has like a special eye to be able to detect these Akuma. Whereas normally they'd be harder to spot for a normal exorcist. But he says he has a special eye. How he got that eye, we don't know. But he's able to spot them. An Akuma. Mm-hmm. I'm hungry. Mm-hmm. Let me kill you. Huh? And then, bro, the true form.
Bruh, the demon literally took over the brother and it literally erupted from inside the body.
But he looks like a DMC.
Blood, flesh, and muscle, sinew, and everything.
Bro, looks like a boss in a video game.
Jeez.
Brother?
What the hell?
Oh my, bro, this art is godly. This design. What in the world? That? And it's like attached to this wheelchair.
What kind of cannon? Oh my god, that's the cannon. It's filled with guns and stuff. Yeah. Oh my god, that's what blew up Charles.
And then his face right here. Crazy. Yeah.
What in the world?
And then it starts like attacking.
The house blows up.
Yep.
Alan saved what?
He catches a bullet.
Yep. Bro, what kind of speed feats in the first chapter?
Yeah, this is crazy. And the force of the attack sends them all the way into the church. Yep.
Yeah.
Huh? And they're still here. Are you all right, Mo? Yeah, they're in danger, these guys. Yeah, where are we?
We're at the church from across the house. The impact satisfying.
Yeah, and he caught it. No way, you caught the bullet? Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. It's a blood bullet from the Akuma. This bullet contains a poisonous virus. The Akuma transforms itself into a firearm and unleashes them. The moment this blow hits you, the virus spreads rapidly throughout your body.
Yeah,
Okay.
that cat is cooked.
Your body crumbles to pieces. Dang it. I'm sorry I couldn't save you. What happened to my brother Mark? Wait, sorry, go up.
Yeah.
What does it say? And Moa camouflages itself in our world by wearing a human corpse. Oh! So, like, yeah, he's dead. Like,
yeah.
They just wear the corpse of a human.
Yeah, and then it basically took him, like, his skin. That's not Mark anymore. That thing killed your brother and began wearing his skin. It's yeah, pretty much what we talked about. My brother was murdered. It's here.
What are you two doing? The hell is that?
Yeah, what the hell is that? Yeah, they're folded. It's over for these guys. They're cooked. Fire. I don't know what it is.
But it looks evil.
And then they start shooting, but it's in the
run.
Yeah, guns are useless. Run.
Yeah, no, they're dead.
Yeah,
they're cooked.
Yeah, it's over.
Detective. Everyone's. You monster. Why did you kill them? Why?
Words are useless. They do not wish to do this. They are programmed to evolve as weapons.
Just as a killing machine. You're on. And Akuma is a living weapon with the soul and body. That is such a cool concept.
Yeah.
It's a living weapon with the soul embedded in it. That's very similar
Bro, this lore, just...
The soul is ruled by the Maker. These lost souls are those that are tormented by their sins. They hate this world. And it is all the pain and frustration of a tormented soul that serves as the energy source that feeds the Akuma and helps it reach its potential. Okay, so a person who had hate or torment in their life, when they die, they're able to, like, the lost souls that are basically tormented by hate and regret and all this shit. They're turned into living weapons known as Akuma.
Mm-hmm.
And these Akuma have different shapes, and then the hate and torment that the souls experience in their life basically acts as, like, the energy source, and it's fed into said living weapons to create this.
Yeah. And they're all created, and they're all ruled by the Maker, and the Maker is most likely the Millennium Earl.
Okay. And those that are tormented by their sins.
Yeah. Even that Akuma, once had a soul embedded in it.
So his eye lets him see the souls of people, probably, which is why he's able to look at the Akuma. Detect if somebody's an Akuma or a human. She's probably someone who had a deep bond with Mark, with whom she chose to be her skin. Akuma is basically made of a machine, a soul, and a tragedy. Oh.
Bro, this art. Yo, there's like a picture book right here. Yo, Soul, doesn't this give you Soul Eater vibes?
Soul Eater.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. This is very Soul Eater.
Everyone's got darkness in their hearts. When a tragedy intensifies the darkness in one's heart, the Maker appears and creates an Akuma. This man's basically the Satan. This man's basically the devil. He comes at their lowest point. So he lost.
This is very like Mephistopheles from Ghost Rider.
Yeah. So this person was someone that was attached to Mark in his life.
Yeah.
She chose to be.
Who Mark had a deep bond with, and then effectively when Mark was grieving about her, he showed up.
Yeah, this guy.
Stuff, and then turned Mark into a living weapon.
Mark caught the eye of the Maker after a tragedy. A tragedy. Congratulations, Sissy Claire. Thank you, Moa.
Someone he likes, someone he loved. My sister and I lost our parents when we were young. Pastor Mark was always there to.
Grin, remember how they talked about earlier in the chapter about how there was an accident at the church 2 years ago?
Yeah, so that's probably Moa's elder sister.
Yeah, she
Probably.
most likely died, and then this guy, in his grief, caught this guy's eye right here, and then he basically became a living weapon for Sissy Claire, who's still like forcefully attached.
And so Mark's hatred towards the world for killing Sissy Claire basically became the energy source, and then Millennium Earl fused or turned Mark's hatred and Sissy Claire's now dead soul into the machine that eventually took over Mark's body. When he died, it turned into an Akuma.
He and my sister fell in love and got married. She looked so happy. You had a fight with Moa. I'm against her becoming a police officer. She wants to catch the burglars who killed our parents. God is so unkind. Yeah, and this thing.
I wish for her to abandon her hatred and live happily. How could the Lord make Moa walk down that path?
Claire, believe in God. Moa doesn't want to become a police officer for the sake of revenge.
She wants to protect the peace so we can all live happily. After all, you and God raised her together.
And then she's right behind him.
And then something falls on her.
Yeah.
Let's believe in Moa's.
And in God's divine
protection. God will not betray those who believe him.
You're right. I believe. And then the most twisted of irony. This thing falls.
Why do I feel like this is the Millennial Earl's work?
Grin, I had the same theory.
Really?
I had the same theory, Grin.
A whole ass chandelier.
Yeah. With of course with the cross too, striking down at them. Why, God, Claire. And then he's just grieving.
Oh my
Demon.
God.
That accident
ate away my brother's heart. God has taken away my wife from me. How could he do this? Oh no, I
curse you.
Yeah. So he hated God, pastor who cursed God. That must have been when he appeared.
The Maker, here to serve. Greetings.
Yeah. There's an enchanted body I fashioned for you. It can host the soul and bring them back to life. Take Claire from your... Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, this guy.
But in order to come back, she needs your help. She needs the voice of someone who shares a deep bond with her. You'll be able to bring back Claire's soul from the dead.
You know, this reminds me of FMA, where they try to use power that was beyond their control, and it ended up cursing them.
Well, yeah, in FMA it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because it's not like...
It's not some malignant, evil
it's
entity.
Not malicious.
Yeah.
Like, truth basically says, hey, you've seen everything you can already see for the price you've already paid. So because you gave me your arm, you get to see this. But here it's a scenario of like, oh, I waited for you to, to be at your lowest point just so I can manipulate you to push my agenda.
Honestly, Grin, I feel like the Millennium Earl is able in some way to manipulate fate. Considering he caused it just felt like divine irony. Maybe
he caused it, maybe he didn't.
Yeah.
But he's definitely malicious to some extent.
Yeah. You'll bring back Claire's soul from the dead.
But he's seemingly like he's giving false hope to a person in a moment of need.
He's like Satan.
Them, their faith. Yeah, he's Satan. Yeah, he's kind of like Satan. Yeah, Claire.
And then he accepts the deal. Mark.
Oh no.
How could you, huh? How dare you turn me into an Akuma? I'm trapped, there's no escape. And you're all mine now, Claire. This is an order. Kill this man and put on his skin. So we're seeing how this is made.
That is Oh,
holy
my God.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. And just going inside from his throat. Holy.
Oh my God, that's so visceral. Jeez.
And he's just having fun. Stop.
I'm not
Happy birthday.
This is peak. This is peak.
This is peak.
Stop.
Claire.
Claire.
Done. And he's just playing with like a musical triangle. This troll.
Yep. That can't be. That's my sister. That's really my sister, Claire.
And it looks at her.
Gosh of God inhibiting my body. Lend me thy power to destroy the darkness now.
Yo! This spread is clean.
Whoa!
His arm just transforms.
And cut it in one piece while transforming.
His anti-Alchema weapon. Bring salvation to his unfortunate Alchema soul. Bro, the art is clean.
I'm sorry, I know it hurts, but you'll be able to rest soon. Alright? Rest in peace, Miss Claire.
And then her soul erupts out. The chains are broken.
Oh my god, what the fuck? No, he slashes. Oh my god.
Yes.
He put his hand into the slash and just basically blew it up from the inside out.
Yeah, and like she comes out.
Exercised her.
Yeah, he exercised her. Thank you.
Thank you. I wonder if we're both able to go to heaven. Thank you. Just know my brother Mark. I'm sure they did. The Millennium Earl. That's the name of the make it. He's writing the script of that.
Bro, that is a fire line. And it's the Exorcist's duty to stop him. Bro, look at this man, this menace. So this is all for this grand goal of like destroying humanity. Why he wants to do it, we don't know. This man is demon incarnate. Alan Walker, British, height 168, weight 58, birthday unknown. Alan was found and adopted by Mana on December 25th, Christmas. Bro, it was destiny for us to read this. He's about 15 years old.
As a general rule, I tend to like rambunctious, rude idiots as my main character. So I have no idea where Alan came from. The part where I was really stuck in doing Greek grammar was citing Alan's hairstyle as based on the main character of Zone, my debut manga. But that was a girl, so I decided to make his hair longer. I debated if Alan should be more masculine, but in the end, well, the design looked best with the Black Order's coat, so maybe I should just keep making his hair grow. That's what's been on my mind. Bro, we could not have made this more fucking iconic to start this line.
Yeah.
On like Christmas Eve. On Christmas.
Bro. Fire first chapter.
Fire.
What are your thoughts so far, Grin? Of just the setup alone from that first chapter. Like how much we learned.
So wait. Sorry, scroll down. You said the Black Order or something?
Yeah, the Black Order. I assume that's most likely the organization he works for to defeat Akuma.
Millennium Earl's basically Satan. He's just like, or like Mephistopheles. He's like, his ultimate goal is to just say humanity sucks and try to destroy it. Yeah. We met Moa, Moa and her sister's parents died when they were young. Moa's sister basically was she was working in the church. This man what's his name? Go back up, because I'm trying to remember all these new names now. Mark.
I mean, he's dead,
Mark is a pastor.
Yeah.
Mark is a pastor. Mark, Millennium Earl played Mark by killing Mo's sister. And when she died, he used that moment of weakness inside Mark to basically push forth the agenda.
Yeah.
And then have Mark turn Moa's sister into Claire into like some sort of like humanoid weapon skeleton thing that then
weapon with a soul
was forced to kill Mark and then embody Mark and wears Mark's skin.
So deep down it has some conscientiousness to it, but it has no control of its anatomy because it's controlled by the Millennium Earl.
The other thing is, I don't think the Millennium Earl himself can necessarily put the soul of a deceased person into a machine, which is why he asks.
He needed
he needs someone else to do it.
Yeah.
Because once someone else, because it's free will, right? It's probably like the whole concept of free will.
Yeah. I mean, it's
so
the same thing where
if he had, because he had Mark do it. Mark put.
Yeah, Mark had to accept the deal. Yeah.
Mark had to accept the deal and then go through with the deal. If he chose not to go through with the deal, her soul would have just passed on. But because he accepted the deal and decided to go through with the deal, he manipulated Mark, and Mark used his free will, convinced that he was going to do the right thing and he was going to get Claire back. By putting Claire's body into the skeleton, he unknowingly created an Akuma. And then all Akuma are under the control of the Millennium Earl because they're kind of like, it's funny, but it's kind of like, and I'm pretty sure this happened way before Full Metal Alchemist came out, but it's kind of like the whole homunculus situation from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Where homunculuses are created by human transmutation, right?
Yeah.
Similarly, this is more of like manipulating a person's free will so that they actively commit an act that defies what would be considered moral or God's will. Like, by Mark basically putting Claire's soul into the skeleton, he effectively defied God's will, correct?
Yeah.
And because he defied God's will,
natural order of existence,
the creation, the Akuma that was created is not God's will, and that is Millennium Earl's control, which is why he was able to then have the control or command Claire to kind of go into Mark's, kill him and go into his body, and then pretend to be him.
We also
Charles
learned,
got bodied. The entire police station.
They got folded.
We learned that.
We learned about Exorcist, and we learned about anti-Akuma
weapons. We learned about Exorcist. We learned about anti-Akuma weapons. We learned that an Akuma is basically a machine with the soul embedded in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. With a weapon with the soul embedded in it. The soul is made by the maker, and this the maker's Millennium Earl. The lost souls are basically tormented by their sins. They hate the world. Pain, frustration, sadness, all the grief and negative energy in the world that they had in life basically serves as fuel for the soul once it's transformed into an Akuma. And like Alan said, Akuma is basically a combination of a machine, a soul, and tragedy. This is the three pieces you need. And also, Millennium Earl is just on that hater agenda, and I love it.
It's a very it's different from Hunter. It's more similar to World Trigger, where with World Trigger you already established like who the bad guys are, neighbors. But like with here, it's like we already know who the bad guy is, what their goal is. We know who the people that are meant to stop these.
I will say though,
these monsters
there's this very interesting Vatican City religious Christian order exorcism vibe going on in here. So I'm very excited what the Black Order is. How did Alan get his anti-Akuma weapon? What are his eyes? How are his eyes able to look at a person and see their soul, know whether it's an Akuma or a person, and all of that.
We learned that exorcists are those possessed by the gods, and they're meant to destroy the Omnis, aka the Akuma, which rise from the darkness.
Those possessed by the gods, they're basically, they exist to destroy Omnis, evils that rise from the darkness. So
which is probably tied to an anti-Akuma is probably tied to the power system. Yep.
I can't wait till we learn more about the different types of gods and different types of demons and Akumas.
How did this come to pass? What are the Millennium Earl's origins? More about the
Also,
Akuma.
what's some of
More about Alan.
Earl's origins?
Yeah,
Does he
more
have
about
Does he have like a whole Lucifer Satan
yeah.
backstory where he got hoed out of
Who? Yeah,
heaven?
more about
That's why
Alan
he
Walker. Because and about
Yeah.
who the hell his master is. Because he was adopted, and Mana, his master, found him on December 25th. Or we don't know like who this guy's master.
Is Mana his master or is Mana Moa?
No,
That's
no,
the
his
question.
Mo is the police officer.
So who's Mana? I guess Mana's the master.
Or his like adoptive dad. We don't know. We don't know yet. We just know his master's in India, and we know he was found and adopted by Mana on Christmas Day.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see who his master is and whether that person is saucy.
Yeah, and like it's gonna be interesting knowing about what the weapons are, like how do these guys possess these weapons? Because he has that arm.
There are more things than just Akuma in this world.
Yeah.
Like we're only getting like a little bit. Who's the Millennium Earl? How many different things does he have? Does he have like demons, legions, devils, weapons? Like what all does he have under him? Mm-hmm. What are all these abilities and stuff? I'm very excited.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta do something, and then we'll continue the next chapter.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be back too.
Yo, my goat.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. By the way, I do appreciate the fact that we get extra pages like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we get that in World Trigger, but like.
I wish I got more of that in World Trigger, but we don't.
I wish we got more of this in Hunter x Hunter. Imagine like Togashi drawing like pages of just the princes of the characters, and he just gives us descriptions of like who they are, like some backstory about them.
Mm-hmm. All right, chapter 2.
Oh, okay.
Night. Akuma. Okay, chapter 2, or the second night, a full moon night. Okay. Akuma, a living weapon of evil created by the fusion of a deceased soul and machine. Exorcist, a member of the Black Order who destroys an Akuma. Cool. The end of a fictional 19th century, a mysterious event was taking place night after night.
And then there's this carriage within this town. But I love the aesthetic of this timpanky.
Yeah, 19th century. Medieval, Yeah. Medieval London kind of Tim Candy. Stop flying around. What are you doing if a cat eats you again?
Yeah, and this cat.
A cat ate it.
Yeah,
I'm
the
surprised
circus.
it lived. It flew out of the cat's grave.
Yeah.
Did you come to England to sightsee, Mr. Traveller?
No, not really.
I came to introduce myself to people at the head exercise court. Oh, okay.
The Black Order.
Nice.
This is clean. This page.
I can only imagine the artwork is going to get even better as we.
100%. And this is the early 2000s. 3 months ago, somewhere in India.
Finally.
We're seeing this man instant. Alan, yes, master. Ooh. It's been 3 years since you became my apprentice. It's about time you held your own. From this day forth, I permit you to formally call yourself an exorcist. Yeah, so like there's like a poster
whoever
like
his
the outside
master has got all the sauce.
Yeah.
Also, I have to address this the stereotypical, fucking depiction of India.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Nah, that's crazy.
Bro.
I
wonder.
They were wrong for that one.
Yeah.
They're wrong for that one.
I mean, this looks like a window. This looks like it's a window, most likely. Like that's what's happening outside.
I think the reference of India was basically just Aladdin.
Yeah.
Which isn't even in India.
Really? But in order to do so, we must go to the headquarters together. Alan, you know where the headquarters is, right? And dude brings out a mallet. I'll leave my golem behind to accompany you. So that's Tim Campy, which he gave. I'll make sure to send a letter of recommendation to Komui.
Head officer on your behalf. Get going as soon as you wake up. You can't be thinking about leaving me behind, Master. I hate that place. Wait, what?
Bro, he just beats the shit out of him. Just knocks him out and dips. So we got
okay.
the name of.
Man said when you wake up, you better head out.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you wake up, you better head out.
Yeah. After he knocked him out, then he went to write the letter of recommendation to Komui, who we assume was like, who's the head officer of the Black Order.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a dream. I still remember it. What's wrong? You were moaning in your sleep. Ooh, it's an Akuma. It's an Akuma. It's gonna kill us. What?
Thanks for the right.
How are people able to know about what Akumas are?
No, they aren't. It's probably it's some gaslit bullshit. It's not even real.
Thanks for the ride. Oh my. Are you alright? Where's the Akuma? And then here's this kid in the center.
Yeah. It's one of those fucking gypsy people with the fucking fake, psychic crystal balls type shit.
There's no demon, huh? Look what you did, John. This is what you get for screaming that you're going to get killed. Ow. And then he smack him on the head. Sorry, it was just one of his pranks. He gets his kicks by telling adults that he saw demons and whatnot. He's basically the kid that cried wolf.
Okay, yeah.
And he's got like...
You're graduating our world. That's what my dad said. Yeah, have a piece of candy. Okay.
Yeah.
What's his name?
John.
John.
I'm not playing around you. It is an Akuma for real.
Stop treating me like a little kid. Cool. So he says, I guess we could just scroll down and see what John...
I'm telling the truth.
This homeless guy was just killed by a tough-looking guy wearing a hat.
Yeah, this guy's 100% telling the truth.
And the Akuma skeleton entered his body and...
Yeah, he's telling the truth. He's way too specific. Sorry, it's nothing. He begged me to play with him, but he kind of overdid it. Mm?
No, next time you guys will ignore you, John.
Yeah, I knew it. The next time, we'll ignore you, John. Finally alone. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
And then he takes him out.
He's dead.
You can't deceive my eyes.
You're not Akuma.
And he just blows up.
Damn!
Ooh! Clean!
Bruh.
You're John, right? Yeah.
Bro, what is his hand? What can his hand do? His hand is basically like a
how'd he get it?
It's like a nuke to Akuma's.
Yeah. How'd he even get that thing, man? You're John, right? You seem to know a lot about the Akuma. Who are you? And then he hugs him. You're an exorcist. I've never seen one before. Was that an anti-Akuma weapon? Bro, this kid knows stuff. Can I take a good look? Huh?
He's probably related to somebody in the Black Order, probably.
Yeah, and like the little gag where he's bleeding right here.
Yeah.
My dad's a scientist at the New World Alliance.
He's never come home because of work, but I found out about the Akuma and my dad's research material. Strange notes that he was become a great scientist someday, and I will have to destroy all Akuma instantly. Man's gonna build a nuke that destroys the planet.
Yeah.
But only for Akumas, nothing else.
So it's like a subversion of the boy who cried wolf, because he's actually like he's
telling the truth.
Yeah.
But nobody's listening to him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know scrawny looking guys could be exorcists. I always imagined exorcists to be like muscle men, but you're just the opposite. Damn.
The comedy. How many Akuma you destroyed? How did you get a hold of that anti-Akuma weapon?
How did you feel the first time you destroyed Akuma?
But
too many questions.
He's like he's like you, Grin. He's like you, Grin. You want all the answers. John, it's better if you don't let your curiosity go any further.
Even about the Akuma just now. Mm-hmm. Stop doing anything that would get the Earl's attention. It's dangerous.
You can have it. An onion.
No, it's a
Yeah. So it's like a bomb-shaped onion. It's my
Not
invention,
going
the
to sit
onion
back and
bomb.
let the Akuma invade us. This kid's gonna die. And just my ass, but don't treat me like
As it's saying, suit yourself.
yourself.
It's basically a like pepper bomb.
Yeah, it's like pepper bomb, but it's an onion bomb. It's pungent.
Yeah, young master. Young master, keep out. Master John, you have a guest. Can you hear me, Master John? Who is it? Leo. And of course, they look like clowns too.
Mm-hmm.
Long time no see, partner. You haven't called since the funeral. I was worried about you.
Mm-hmm. That's his house now. Must be tough with your mom gone, but I'll do anything to have peaceful. Sure, okay.
And he's just been silent. He seems different. His mom's death must have been really hard on him. I wonder if there's anything that could cheer him up. Oh, that's right. I saw an Akuma today for the first time. I was patrolling while you were gone. Just as we thought, the inside was a mechanical skeleton. Not only that, I saw the Millennium Earl's face.
Nah!
Yeah.
That's a lie. There's no way. Really? Really?
I mean, he literally described a guy with a top hat.
So maybe he did see them.
Yeah.
Had to be him. Hold on, let me I'm on a piece of paper.
Yo, this visual with
what kind of eye is this?
No, because he's drawing like this, but like this something's going on with this kid.
No, that's the Millennium Earl. The other kid is the Millennium Earl.
Yeah, like or he's an Akuma. Because remember, his mom died, so he could be like another Mark.
Yeah, it could be another Mark.
Yeah.
It could be a scenario where the Akuma has taken over, this kid's body.
Yeah. Man, that's messed up, man. This guy's doing this to kids. Bro's got no mercy. Nothing's off limits for him. He looks like this.
Pass out this face sketch and patrol the city together like we used to.
Yeah, and he even has like the same text font as like the Akuma that speak.
Yeah, this is probably John is John's not taking Alan's advice. That's definitely Millennium Earl possessing the kid's body.
Hold on. Whoa. Oh yeah, Leo. Yeah, Leo. Yeah, Leo is basically possessed. He's got to be.
It's probably the Millennium Earl taking control of Leo's body, because you could see the Millennium Earl in Leo's eye.
Yeah, he even looks strange, like he's barely talking, and then as soon as this guy brings up Millennium Earl, it's like, okay, now he's talking. Yeah. Come with me. I don't know why I care enough to come home. Still feeling the effects of the onion. I'll give up. I'll just head over to the headquarters after I persuade him. Yes. Hi, I heard this is where John lives. Deja vu. Is he here? Master John? He's here. And then he pushes. What are you doing here? Did you come here to lecture me? You know I'm not going to listen to you. John, why do you have to be like this? Let's go, Leo. Forget you then. Yeah. His eye.
Yeah. He's able to see, yeah. Wait, John, that boy is
bad.
Tim Candy, forward. I'll be right back. Okay. I was on my way to the headquarters too. I might end up introducing myself to him first.
Master.
Aliens.
And then we're at the cemetery.
Yeah, the cemetery. Place you want to show me.
Cemetery. Yep.
Did you want to pay your respects to your mother?
Oh my god. You should have said though, there's no need to be. Good evening. Nice to meet you, John. The Millennium Earl?
Yep.
Then you take that. Run, Leo. Leo, what's wrong with you? We're gonna get killed. We're gonna get killed by the Earl. Leo has been dead for some time.
He died on the day of his funeral. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we know this. That makes sense. Well, that is I mean, it was a good enough educated guess considering in the first chapter we hear about, how you're not John, but Mark
The
died
modus operandi.
from Claire's. Yeah. There is a Akuma that was deployed to punish you for getting in my way. You're lying.
It's true.
It's true.
That boy is the Millennium Earl's Akuma. Bro, this panel is so clean. Of course, the chapter ends here. And so the master left for his journey. Yeah. Bro, that master is saucy.
Bro got folded.
Yeah, knocked him out. Bro, this is much shorter, faster chapter to go through.
It looks like his arm has like different states it can transform. It looks like it has different forms it can take.
Again, Edward Elric, man, how he can like transform his arm into different like sort of weapons. That boy's the
right now. We've only seen his base state and this one.
Yeah.
But there's something tells me that in the future he'll be able to unlock more with his arm.
This kind of reminds like where we're at right now in the story. It feels like going on his way to getting to the actual hunter exam.
Here's a theory I want to throw out. What if the anti-Akuma weapon is an Akuma weapon itself? But it's like blessed by angels or whatever, and or put into the body of a very devout worshiper of like angels, or like gods or whatever, and so that's why it's anti-Akuma. Like a very devout worshiper of God is then forced to fuse with an Akuma to basically have an anti-Akuma weapon.
Yeah.
That's a theory I'm just going to throw in there.
Like, we learned more about... We actually got to see his master. We got to see more of the Earl. We got...
Tim Canby.
Yeah, we got Tim Campy. We have them... We have the reiteration of the information we already knew, but it's always good to, be told. We got to learn more about the Black Order, that they're the Exorcist headquarters, and he's on his way to go there.
Yeah, we're introduced to two new characters.
We got
John, just a kid called John.
Leo, and then Komui.
Knows a lot about Akumas and demons and whatever. And then his dad works at some place called the New World Alliance.
Yeah.
Right? And then we're introduced to John's friend, Leo, who lost his mother.
Mm-hmm. And we also learned about Komui, who's the head officer at the headquarters.
Yeah, Komui, who's the head officer at the Black headquarters.
Okay.
I don't know what the New World Alliance is, but Third Night Pentacle, Chapter 3 Pentacle, destroy, run, mana.
Okay, so we're learning about Alan here. Destroy me.
Destroy me.
And is this when he first got his arms, or are these claws like being lunged at him?
I don't know.
Bro, this Soul Eater like aesthetic, man. The pentacle.
Yeah, the pentacle. All right.
And it's like
Satan. I need to see you know what? I need to see colored D.Gray Man panels.
Leo.
The boy isn't human. Millennium Earl's weapon wearing your friend's skin. It's an Akuma.
God, this shot, man. The pull, they're finally pulling up on each other. Millennium Earl and Alan.
The perspective panel work is great.
Yeah, with the moon in the background and the clouds, like it's spiraling around them.
Yeah,
it feels warped. Yeah, it feels warped, man. And we get to see him pull up on the main bad guy before he even gets to headquarters. So it's like, okay, like establishing like the rivalry, the dynamic. And you are?
And you are. Greetings, Millennium Earl. I am your nemesis. Are you an exorcist? I'm pleased to meet you.
Wait, meet you? Cross. Destroy the Akuma. Bring salvation to his soul. And then he lunges forward and he smiles.
Oh, does it go into his skin?
Yeah.
John.
He can't do anything if he's in his way. John. But they're
Why?
basically using a kid as
What
to
makes
defend
you
them.
think Leo is an Akuma? He's my best friend. We started the Akuma Patrol together. We swore we'd work hand in hand to protect the city. There's no way he's an Akuma. Prove it.
Oh shit!
How about 10,000 blickies on your forehead, bro? On the back.
Wow, dude. Leo. And then he,
John.
he protects him. John. Oh shit. Alan.
It likes. Oh no, Alan's been shot. The Akuma bullets are laced with poison, destroys from once you're hit. The virus spreads throughout the body and tears us. Like maybe his arm basically helps to protect him because he's anti-Akuma.
So how is he able to survive this?
I don't know. Let's keep reading.
How heroic of you to jump in the line of fire
without hesitation. How do you feel, John? You irritate me. You have no power, yet you have a strong sense of justice, always calling me the bad guy. I create the Akuma with everyone's best interest at heart. If that ain't the biggest piece of shit lie.
Yeah. But like, and he might even see himself as legit the good guy.
Yeah, there might be.
Yeah. Kind of like how Satan felt like he was wronged by God. And he was like, no, like, I'm going to do this. What do you think?
What do you think? Yeah. Hideous, isn't it? This is a physical manifestation of one's sin. You think an Akuma is a mere weapon, but it is actually molded by, we're getting more. It's actually molded by the feelings and emotions of humans. An Akuma is created by the yearning in one's heart. And that's exactly what this Akuma is. It is an Akuma that your friend Leo has created. Leo? It's Leo's late mother. Leo borrowed the Millennium Man's power to bring his mother's soul back into this world, thus turning her into an Akuma. I can see her. I can see his mother suffering from being turned into an Akuma. You can see her. What are you trying to say, you little runt?
So he's taken by surprise. Like, this guy, like...
I may be human, but I carry an anti-Akuma weapon inside me. I can purify the virus inside my own body.
So he's even the Millennium Earl here was surprised, Grin. So even he's like, other exorcists don't have this ability, but you do. Okay, we're learning more. This is clean.
That is cool. He basically touches himself, and then you can see that the Akuma is being burnt away.
The virus is receding.
Yeah.
Alan, what is that? And he's shocked. A curse.
A curse. A long time ago, I turned someone very dear to me into an Akuma. Since then, I've been cursed to see the soul embedded in the Akuma with this eye.
Now I remember. We met a long time ago.
Oh.
So this must be this goes back to the very first page with destroy me. Hold on, what was it? Yeah, run mana.
Destroy me.
So his adopted father.
He turned mana, whoever adopted him.
Yeah.
He turned mana into an Akuma, and then was cursed to see Akuma. That's why he has the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was cursed to see the thing. Yeah, Walker. Yeah, the kid who turned his own father into Akuma.
This is so clean, Gren. This panel. Yeah, there's this
Mana Walker.
Mana Walker. Shall I resurrect him for you? Clean. And this is what bound their fates together. Him and the Earl. We weren't even related by blood.
I was born with a deformed arm, and my parents abandoned me. But Mana found a race.
Hold on, Gren. So he always had this arm. How did he get this? Was he born with it, or did someone give it to him?
Well, I don't know. Let's keep reading.
Yeah.
Sorry. He's weren't even related by born with a deformed arm. Parents abandoned me. Mana found a race me. Alan. How dare you turn me into Nakama?
Alan, how could you do
Alan,
this?
how could you
He
do
slashed
this?
him in the eye.
I curse you.
Curse you, Alan Walker.
Oh, okay.
And that goes into that first this right here.
Here's what's interesting, right?
Yeah.
I think Alan accidentally turned his dad into an Akuma. His dad, after turning into an Akuma, into a skeleton, basically did the one thing he could, ironically, for Alan, which is curse him. But he said he cursed him, when in reality he probably blessed him with the ability to see Akuma.
Yeah, when he slashed him in the eye.
Yeah. And that unironically activated the weapon.
Yeah, it gave him the ability to see Akuma. But he also had this arm. So this arm is he had an anti-Akuma weapon.
The weapon.
Yeah.
Where he was born with the anti-Akuma weapon, because in the very next panel you see like the arm basically go in and slash mana, purify mana.
How could you do this? I curse you. Yeah.
See?
Yeah, right here. Like it activates and defends him.
He was born with he was a human who was born with the weapon.
Yeah. We don't know how he did. Like maybe he was like a science experiment, like some sort of science experiment. I didn't know what happened, and he just
maybe a science experiment by the church to create like a human being that actually has like a anti-Akuma like weapon.
Yeah,
but it managed to escape and be on the run, and eventually.
Yeah, we don't know anything about Alan Walker's existence before he.
And so there's a good chance that he believes he was born with a deformed arm, when in reality he probably wasn't born.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he was created.
Made on him.
And people he's met after that basically raised him, and that could be a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he was probably made, but he probably believes that he was born.
Yeah, with this deformity, what he believed was a deformity. Yeah. It's moving on its own. Mana, stop. Leave Mana alone. Run, Father. Alan, I love you. Please destroy me.
Oh yeah, it was his dad telling him to destroy him.
Yeah. Yeah, and he destroys him. A soul trapped inside an Akuma is doomed forever. It is bound to be the Millennium Earl's toy for eternity. Ooh, so this is how he meets his master. There is no other way to save such a soul except to exorcise it. So he met him soon after this incident. You are a human born with an anti-Akuma weapon within you. Such a mercurial destiny. Yet another soldier of life doomed by fate.
Yet another soldier of life doomed by fate. Do you wish to become an exorcist? And ever since I've been able to see the soul that's trapped inside your Akuma. First I thought about the hatred that Mana felt towards me. I decided to become an exorcist to make it up to him. But after seeing so many... Wait, he's a human born with an anti-Akuma weapon. Is it possible that the reason he was born with an anti-Akuma weapon is maybe he has some direct relations to the Millennium Earl? Maybe the Millennium Earl had a child with somebody else who's like a
wait. What do you mean, Grin?
Okay, so go up.
Are you talking about this?
Yeah, he says you're a human born with the anti-Akuma weapon within you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, do you think it's possible Alan was like somehow related to, maybe not me, maybe it's the Millennium Earl, maybe it's related to somebody else, some other like entity or person we still haven't found out in the story yet. But is it possible that some sort of demonic creature or being basically had child with like a priest or somebody, and because that, his mother or whoever gave birth to him was like a woman of God, or like, or something like that, this man was born with.
Okay, I see what you're cooking.
A weapon that basically, like, demonic origins, but its entire purpose is to destroy demonic energy.
I don't know, man. We have like very little information to work with. All we know is that he was born with this arm, or
Yeah, it's
it
born
was
with the
given,
weapon within him.
yeah, or it was
Which is
attached
what
to
I'm
him.
saying.
Yeah, and then we learned that he was an orphan. He was adopted by Mana on December 25th, Christmas, and then somehow we don't
Yeah.
know how Mana died, but he died,
So,
and then he tried to use the Millennium Earl's power to bring him back. Mana was about to kill him, and then his arm activated and he destroyed him. But before that, he was slashed, and this gave him this eye with the
basically,
star.
after Mana got transformed into an Akuma by Alan, Mana as at the beginning stages of as an Akuma before the Millennium Earl basically showed up to try and force Mana to possess Alan's body. Mana, using whatever will of its own, cursed Alan, and then eventually, having seen Akuma with his curse, the weapon activated on its own and just killed Mana.
Yeah, because he cursed him. In his anger, he gave him this. Okay, that makes sense. At first, I thought about the hatred that Mana felt toward me. I decided to become an exorcist to make it up to him.
Yeah.
But after seeing so many Akuma, it dawned on me that their tears aren't tears of hatred. It's their deep love for the ones who turned them into an Akuma that makes them cry. Why couldn't you have been stronger? They cry. So I became an exorcist not out of guilt, but to give myself a purpose in life. This curse is my guiding light. Akuma are such lamentable creatures.
Queen panel.
Yeah.
They must never be part of this world. And that's why I exercise.
Yeah, to liberate them, give them freedom from this guy's clutches. Oh, Alan, I should have killed you back then.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, and that's how the chapter ends.
The Millennium Earl is based on someone who really existed. You can't say his name, but he was one of the most peculiar people who ever lived. He learned several languages, was a master of several academic fields, accomplished artist. He was also a prophet who was rumored to have been immortal, as his appearance did not change past the age of 50, even after several decades. That's amazing. He referred to himself as the alchemist who travels time. According to legend, he's still alive somewhere in this world.
Damn.
But that's a thing. That's a thing. I need to check if this is a thing.
Because if we actually understand who this person is like based off of, we could potentially learn more about this character.
Millennium.
That's what I'm saying, Grin. I wish Togashi gave us like stuff, additional stuff like this. Like, this is cool. Yeah, we got a lot of information on this in this chapter. We learned about Mana Walker. We learned about how he met his master. We learned more about Alan as a character. His purpose.
Let me search for alchemist who travels through time. Alchemist travels.
And the themes of fate, and that he was born with this anti-Akuma weapon, and how he
the most famous alchemist who travels time is the mysterious Count of Saint Germain, 18th century adventure scientist, musician, and alleged immortal time traveler who appeared in European courts, claiming vast age and knowledge, with legends saying he met Jesus and lived for centuries, inspiring many tales and appearing in fiction like Outlander. While historical accounts focus on his real-life mystique, his enduring legend fuels theories of time travel and immortality, making him a classic figure for such stories. Who is the Count of Saint Germain, or Saint Germain, Gerain? A real figure in 18th century. His true origins and name are unknown, but he was known for his knowledge, musical talent, and ability to impress royalty like Louis XV and Catherine the Great. He reportedly never aged, leading people to believe he possessed the elixir of life, with some claiming he was alive in the time of Jesus or that he had lived for centuries. He was an accomplished alchemist, chemist, and linguist, even supposedly creating cosmetics and working with gems. Mysterious disappearances and appearances. He would vanish and reappear across Europe, fueling stories of his supernatural longevity or time-hopping abilities, even after his recorded death in 1784.
Why?
To time travel. His seemingly ageless presence and extensive historical knowledge, recounted as if he were there, led to legends of immortality and time travel, especially after a countess recognized him from decades prior. The Count of Saint Germain legends extends beyond history. He appears in occult traditions as a spiritual master, and in popular culture like the Outlander series, as a mysterious ageless figure, solidifying his role as the archetypal time-traveling alchemist.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Millennium Earl got aura.
Apparently, he quote-unquote died in 1784, but this man kept showing up in, like, 18th century, 19th century, 20th century, like, years and millenniums after his supposed death.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how.
Well, Alan, I should have killed you back then. And now we know that these two have some history. Yeah, we got to see more of his master that he met after this, and then he took him under his wing, taught him, and trained him. Probably. We learn more about Akuma. Yeah, like right here. They're molded by the feelings and emotions of humans. Yeah. All right. 4th chapter.
Oof.
Clean. Decision and beginning.
Yep.
You can see the Akuma soul. You're going to save them. Go ahead and try. Exorcist. Yeah, now we get to see them strap.
Mm-hmm.
He shoots bullets and he swipes them away. Heartbroken. You're showering me with bullets.
Because the bullet virus has no effect on me. Don't underestimate me. I was shot earlier, but that was only because I was protecting John. It takes more than an Akuma bullet attack to kill me. My left hand that has been invoked as an anti-Akuma weapon has enormous strength and swiftness. The Akuma's bullets and solid metal constitution is useless against my hand. This exists to destroy your weapons. This is a weapon of God. Such impudence. Well then.
Bro, this guy bringing out his umbrella, unleashing some power.
I like the jack-o'-lantern at the tip of the...
Yeah. Dude, his design is so fun.
Okay, what is he shooting, like a beam? Do you know Eastern proverbs? Unskilled guns, but the more guns, the likely they will hit.
Yeah, and then he's just unleashing something in the
sky.
Plenty of
Akuma to go. Damn!
Damn!
How many?
But this guy's got power.
And why do I get the sense that this man's just playing? He's not even being...
Yeah. Fire Akuma cannons. John, get away from the cemetery. I'm going to destroy them all. And then he lunges forward, dodging. Akuma. Akuma are weapons of evil created by the Earl, enemy to humanity. They must be destroyed. I thought I knew it all.
This is bad, Leo. An Akuma wears the body of the person it killed. Ew, that's gross, unbelievable. You're actually scaring me because you're reading that stuff like it's nothing. If that's true, then you can't tell who's an Akuma. Leo's mother was so sudden. Leo, did the shock of your mother's death create a darkness in your heart? You patrolled together to look for Akuma. You knew the Millennium Earl was evil, but...
Yeah. He just his honeyed words, man, his desperation blinded him, even though he knew that this guy was evil, that this guy's a menace, he can't be trusted. You accepted his offer. Oh, this looks so clean, this shot between them separating. Mm-hmm. You idiot. You blew it, Leo. You wanted to see your mom that bad. I can't see the Akuma soul like Alan. If it meant
she's crying or not. Even if it meant you turn her into Akuma, I can tell she's crying or not, but... I can't tell, but...
Dang it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Leo. for telling you about the Earl. I just didn't understand people's hearts.
Yeah. Destroy him, Alan.
Yeah.
And then he slices. Good night. This attack will finish the job. And he just jumps out.
Oh, it's crossed like a...
Yeah.
That's cool.
Crossgrave.
That's the first named attack in the series.
Yeah. This is clean.
Oh my god, that's so clean.
Damn!
Whoa!
And dude just flies off with his umbrella like he's Penguin.
He's like, later, maybe another day. At their level, it doesn't seem like they stand a chance if you try next time. Earl, I believe it is every chapter. The Akuma in this world will continue to evolve. Now begins the journey leading up to the true tragic end. Oh. Okay, anything to say? The Millennium Earl, Maker Akuma. I shall obliterate your puny god and lead the world to its death with my Akuma. Okay. An exorcist, a soldier of life. You can't save this world no matter how hard you try.
Yeah, the dude locked in, he got mad, and now we got the black text.
Yeah.
Never. Just the beginning. Bro, the build-up, man. Like, just setting the tone, just setting the stage for the true tragic end. The script to mankind's demise. Alan.
John, can you do me a favor and get a doctor, please?
That's a lot of blood.
Yeah, because it shot his other arm, right? Not the Akuma arm, but the other one.
Yeah.
His right arm.
Drop. I'll go get a doctor. So just rest for a while. It'll be over before you know it. 3 days later.
3 days later. What are you making? What are you saying? I didn't say you could come in. I knocked, but you didn't hear. A cross? It's Leo's grave marker for now. You're treated as a runaway, and no one knows he's dead until he has a real grave someday.
Smiles at him.
Are you on your way to the exorcist headquarters? Yeah. Tim Campy's rushing me. Should get going. I'm off to my dad's place too. Study more and get stronger. I realize I still have a way to go.
Yeah, the New World Alliance. I see you well then.
I see you well then.
Best.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope to see John do something useful in the future.
Yeah. Gray room.
Great.
Yeah. So I assume this is her work area.
All right. Let's see. Okay. I want to see this real quick. So silent worker, reader. Okay. Alan Oichan, a hardcore gamer and actual comedian.
Komui Miyazaki.
Professional guy. That's always a mess. All right. Kanda Guma, mysterious man with appetite for destruction. Miyazaki, who is told by Hoshino, you're Earl.
We're always playing soundtracks from video games, so it's just this their work environment, and they're just taking the likeness of characters.
Yeah.
What did you think of that chapter, real quick? It was mostly mostly an action chapter, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Did we get any more lore and information?
Yes, that once the soul goes into Millennium Earl's body, or inside his skeleton,
yeah.
He'd never.
Oh yeah, we got to see the crossgrave. We got to learn. Yeah, we basically got to see more of what his hand can do. We got to learn more about the Millennium Earl and get to see his powers. Yep. We learn about what happened with Leo.
Yeah. It was basically an action chapter. Yeah. It really wasn't too much.
Yeah. And that, listen, you may have won this battle, but
eventually
I'll win.
He's he's called the Millennium Earl, so I'm sure this man
he's been doing this for centuries, thousands and thousands of years. And now he's finally off to the headquarters, to the Black Order.
Yeah. Flap. Alright. Why do they have to build that thing here at the... Okay.
Finally
Finally
made it. The Black Order. Finally.
Yep.
The Exorcist headquarters. This looks clean, man. The Black Order.
Oh, it looks like a super winding road that takes them forever.
Yeah, and he's right over here because he had to climb.
Oh, you had to climb.
So, okay, we're almost done with this volume as well because there's only 7 chapters.
Yeah. We'll end the stream when we get to the end of the first volume.
Yeah.
And the next stream will be the next volume, or halfway through the next one, much ever we can get. I think.
I've heard stories, but talk about ominous. Are you sure this is it, Tim Campy? Might as well go check it out. And there's this flying bat survey like camera thing. Mm-hmm. Who is this kid? Yeah. Come on, you know the rules. No outsiders. Why didn't anybody make him fall? Oh, Head Officer Komui. Okay, now we're seeing him. What is it?
Really an outsider. Look right here, brother.
Look right here, brother, yeah. He has General Cross's golem with him.
Excuse me. General Cross? That's his master?
Yeah, that's his name. Okay. And then he had the cross grave, so I assume like that's a weapon that was a move taught by him by his master.
So I guess Cross is a really famous like holy order, like maybe he's one of the founders of the Black Order because he's like Cross.
Yeah, he's like one of the top dogs.
Like you know the word cross, it goes back for like centuries and years from goes. So maybe General Cross is like somebody who's a descendant of the Cross family or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
I'm Island Walker.
I'm here by way of Father Cross Marian.
This is Marian.
Referral. So we got the full name. I'd like to request an audience.
Cross Marian's referral. I'd like to request an audience with the head staff of the order.
Okay.
He knows the general. He's still alive. He said he was referred here. Do you know anything about it? Oh, sorry.
I know nothing.
Please get a physical from the gate behind you.
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
And then he has like these one-piece eyes where he's just bulging out.
Yeah. They're going to see his arm, and then I feel like that's going to be a huge thing.
X-ray exam. Decipher if he's an Akuma or human. And this art is clean.
Yeah.
I can't see him.
I can't see him. Is it a bug?
He sees the star. And then the gate panics. He's out. He's bugged. He's cursed by the pentacle on his forehead. He's out. The pentacle is a mark of an Akuma. He's one of the Millennium Earl's men. Say what?
Say what?
Yeah,
I mean,
no worries.
They're all panicking because they haven't seen the anti-Akuma stuff.
Kanda's already there. Okay, now we're getting introduced to more of the cast.
Yeah. So we know Komui, we know Kanda.
Cross Marian. Yep. And then he pulls up.
Yep.
Man.
He or she, Kanda, I don't know.
Clean design. And he's just standing right up there.
Oral farming. Meanwhile, like the wind, the leaves. Yeah.
And he's got a sword. And I assume that's his weapon. His anti-Akuma weapon.
That's his anti-Akuma. You've got some serious guts coming here, Len.
He wants to kill me.
Wait a minute. There's some kind of misunderstanding.
And he jumps. He tries to slash down on him. Bro, the brush. The artwork.
Yeah, the brush.
Yeah, he defends himself with his weapon.
Woo. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, he actually felt pain from that. Yeah. My anti-Akuma weapon is damaged. The Akuma was going to make it dent, but his single attack wrecked it. So anti-Akuma weapons are weak against other anti-Akuma weapons.
Alright, I'm good.
Okay.
Yep. Anti-Akuma weapon is damaged. The bullet couldn't make a dent in it, but his single attack worked it.
Could that
Could
katana
that
be?
katana be? Hey, you, what's with that arm?
Yeah, Kanda. It's an
It's an
anti-Akuma.
anti-Akuma weapon. I'm an exorcist. What?
Yeah. Gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper. Well, how am I supposed to tell if I can't see his insides? What are we gonna do if he's an Akuma? I'm human.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I may be a little cursed, but honest to God, I'm human.
God, don't touch me, idiot.
No matter.
Bro, this guy just wants to smoke. We'll know once we see his insides.
Yeah.
Anti-Akuma weapon invocation.
Ulterior shows with normal gun. Swordship anti. Yeah,
Grin, this is what you wanted to see, the different kinds of weapons.
Yeah. It's awesome. We have an arm. Technically, he's a human anti-arm weapon. And then this is Mugen is the Kanda's anti-Akuma.
Yeah, sword.
Katana.
Seriously, hold on.
I'm not your enemy. MasterCard should have sent a letter recommendation.
He stopped. From the general, letter recommendation.
Yes, a letter recommendation. That was too close. It was addressed to someone named Kumui.
Bro, this guy. They're all just looking at him.
Bruh.
You there. Yes.
You there.
Check my desk. Bro, look at the cobwebs. Bruh. This guy's a goofball. He's lazy. Check that. Bro, this guy's... I actually do like the humor. Brother Komui. Yep. Head Officer Komui.
I love you too.
Oh yeah, and we learned... So this is... So
letter from Gender Cross.
She's So she's the younger brother of the head officer right here.
Yeah.
This character.
Yeah.
I'll help you too. Found it. Here it is. And it's just all mangled up.
From Cross. Yeah.
Read it.
Read it. To go sending a kid named Alan soon, so take care of him, Cross. Okay, well, there you have it. Section leader, Reaver, stop Kanda. I'm going to get another...
This guy! Bro, this guy's already way too funny. Clean your desk once in a while, will you? Kanda sees your attack. Lena Lee, I want you to help me with the preparation.
It's been a while since a newcomer.
Bro, this guy is he's way too chaotic. This guy's basically like the ain't shit character.
You know who Komui reminds me of?
Who?
He reminds me of oh my god, what's that character from FMA? Not Mustang, bruh. Give me a second.
By the way, the humor, the humor kind of reminds me of FMA style too.
Hughes. It reminds me of Hughes.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It gives me Hughes vibes.
Just super trolly, super goofy. He also kind of reminds me of a bit of L, but like he's more Hughes than L.
Yeah.
Open the gate. A kid sent by Cross, It'll be quite interesting to evaluate him.
Yep.
Okay, now we're learning about this guy. 29 years old.
Chinese. 29, 193 centimeters. Damn, he's tall as shit. 79, June 13, AB. Young genius. A scientist with an endless need to fulfill curiosity. Scientists of this time were mainly magicians, alchemists, golems, and other strange things. The Black are made from magicians from the science department.
Okay, this is some lore.
Komui ended up being so strange, I patterned this character off Yoshida, my editor. I wonder if it's okay to say this.
These guys is chaos. Scientists of this time were mainly magicians and alchemists. So, in IRL, golems and other strange things. The Black Order were made by the magicians from the science department. Okay.
Yeah.
Great chapter.
Yeah, good chapter.
Yeah.
I at least know that Kanda's on Demon Time. Kanda has like
he's a hype character. He's aura farming. We got to see other anti-Akuma weapons. So we know that anti-Akuma weapons.
Lee and Lee.
Lena Lee is the sister.
Lee and Lee is Komui's. Lena Lee is Komui's sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got to see General. We also got Reeve name dropped. we got a bit
Yeah.
more of a we got to see Komui's personality. We kind of got to see Kanda. We got to see the Black Order.
I like the gate. That the gate can look
Yeah.
at you and tell you if you're an Akuma or
It reminds me of
And for him, he wasn't able to read him because he's both human and Akuma, I guess.
Yeah.
Because of the curse.
Reminds me of another Harry Potter reference. It reminds me of the selection hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, we learned that anti-Akuma weapon that's the only way to damage other anti-Akuma weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Cross Marion's name. You're granted permission to enter the castle.
Castle, yep.
Alan Walker.
Tim Candy.
Admittance to the castle.
Yep. Admittance to the castle, yep. Nice. I want actually. Can you go back up? What the hell is that?
What, this?
Yeah. I wonder if any of these symbols mean anything.
Yeah.
At some point in the future, they'll probably be relevant.
And there's like some ancient language right here.
Some sort of scripture or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
Clean artwork, man. Wait, Kanda. Komui, what's the meaning of this? Sorry, we jumped to the conclusions too soon. He's General Cross's pupil. Here, apologize, Section Leader Reaver. Don't make it sound like it's my guilt, like it's my fault. Tim Campy is proof enough. He's one of us. Yeah. And he's talking through the surveillance bat.
Yep.
That's enough.
Booped.
Yeah.
Booped.
So this is probably like the trio. You kind of get trio energy.
I think Kanda is a girl.
No, I think trio. Kanda might be the guy. Well, we'll see. We'll learn.
Yeah, that's enough. You told you to seize your attack. Get in, or we're closing the gates. Get in now.
Yeah, she's basically like
I'm
the
Lennon,
no nonsense.
the head officer's assistant. I'll take you to see him. Pleased to meet you. Oh, Kanda.
Yeah. Is your name
Is
right?
your name right? Nice to meet you. Maybe it's a guy. Maybe it's a girl.
Yeah.
I don't shake hands with someone who's cursed.
Yeah. We don't know what this guy's deal is. Like, why he has like he kind of reminds me of Miwa from World Trigger.
Yeah, he has Miwa. Yeah, it's Miwa energy.
Yeah.
He hates all demons. He's like demon time as soon as you see anything that's Akuma.
And with Miwa, it's personal, so it could be the same for Kanda as well.
Yeah, it could be the same thing. That's cold. Okay, yeah, so it's a dude. He's irritable because he just returned from a mission. Okay.
Okay.
Newcomer on.
What the? It's a kid.
I thought he was an old man at first. What's with his hair? Apparently he's cursed.
They're talking about me.
I wasn't sure about what's a kid like that gonna do. Age doesn't matter to an innocence. Oh, what the hell does innocence mean?
Alan Walker. This is the Black Order. This is the dining hall.
This floor is where we train. There are 3 different levels.
The lounge. We also have an infirmary, a library, and individual rooms. I'll show you around later.
Sure.
We get our own room. Yeah.
Nice. All exorcists leave for their missions here.
It's basically the hub world for them.
Headquarters, yeah.
Yeah.
Although some people don't come back on purpose. That's my master. A home. Nice, he can stay.
Yeah.
What sort of rooms are on this floor? Don't worry about it.
Bro, this place is dirty, man. Like, is that blood?
There's a room that's apparently closed off. What's the Z on it?
Yeah. Like, what does that? Who's that room belong to? So rooms are. So this is like a. We have to eventually learn what the hell this room is about. Considering, like, she asked about it and she was like, "Don't worry about it." Excuse me, you don't need to know. Come on, let's hurry. These are head officers Komui's private experiment rooms.
Oh God.
Yeah, you should have.
Oh my God, that's probably a lot of blood, isn't it?
Yeah, this man's on some demon
chamber.
time. This man's chaos.
It's some torture chamber. It's probably some torture chamber.
And he says, you should have taken a look. This troll, bro. Hi, how you doing? I'm Komui Lee, head officer of the science department. They kind of remind me of what was the name of the organization called in FMA?
The military?
Yeah. Because they even had like their own base of headquarters and all that, like their own like.
The Mistress military.
Yeah, didn't they also have like their own like divisions? Because we have the science department.
Yeah,
So there's probably other divisions.
You also had Briggs and a bunch of other stuff.
Okay.
Never may.
There might be something like that where, different regions like.
This is more given like. I don't know. I want to know how the science division works.
Yeah, like the structure of the Black Order. Like, how is this place structured?
Whose fault was that?
Yeah. Can you show me your arm, huh? You damaged your weapon earlier when Konda attacked you, right? There's no need to endure the pain. The nerves have been damaged. Lenily, can you get the anesthetic?
Anesthetic, yeah.
Can you invoke it? Oh, sure.
Invocation.
So, to invoke it, okay. So when you invoke it, that's when you summon it. That's what it means. Oh. You're a parasite type.
Parasite type. Yep. A type of accommodator that can morph his body into a weapon. It's the rarest type of anti-Akuma weapon.
So there's multiple different types. It's kind of like Nen, man, where you have the Mugen. So it's kind of like conjuration.
I love the power system. So different types of anti-Akuma weapons. Parasite types allow them to change their body into a weapon. It's like hosting a parasite, hosting like a. Yeah. Wait, remember the idea of maybe a person's had an Akuma in their body when they're born.
Yeah.
And because it's like part of their body instead of their soul. Instead of the soul being turned into an Akuma. It's more like an Akuma gets invested inside a person's body. And so maybe that's why they're parasite type.
I wonder.
Scroll down and see what the other types.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, hopefully we learn. A parasite type accommodator, and their weapons are synchronized.
Hence they're symbiotic. What's with all the fur appears? It's quite upsetting. So if you don't want to be traumatized, it's better not to look.
Wait,
what?
Go. It's begun. How cruel.
Brother, you're
Crip, grind, crack, snap.
Are you sure it's okay to check Alan if he's human? It's fine. He's human.
Yeah. How do you know?
Because the only species in the world that could get cursed are humans.
I don't think we're gonna learn other types, Grin, but I am curious on what exactly the name of the type that Konda has.
We might learn other types.
Yeah, eventually. Eventually. You just gotta be patient.
It won't move until tomorrow because of the anesthesia, but it's completely fixed. I swear I'll never break my arm again.
Yeah.
That's not a good promise because I guarantee after every major arm, his arm will break and he'll have to get it upgraded.
Now. It has its downsides, but parasite types are extremely rare. There are the chosen ones to wield the innocence power to its full capacity. Innocence.
Okay, what does that mean?
The innocence of God, power of the Almighty. And this is what the five elders, the Goro say. Yeah. Yet another, we have managed to grasp God. Those are our bosses, the great generals. Yo, now prove your worth to them. What? Yo, and then this thing erupts from under the bridge.
Yeah, like a tree or something.
Yeah. And it takes him away. What the? Innocence. Yeah, and it's speaking to him. What is this thing? Cross-invocation.
Cross-invocation. I told you, it won't move until tomorrow because of the anesthesia. Your cross is magnificent, Alan. What do you think?
Hevalaska. Yeah.
Hevalaska.
So that's what this thing's called. How do you like the soldier of life?
Oh, Lenily. Okay, 16 inches old. 66, 48, 8B, February 20th. Created a while back, just like Alan. No, maybe before Alan. It took a while until I was satisfied with her female uniform design, but thanks to all the brainstorming, I'm now very happy with it. Finally, is my ideal, and she's based on a real person. My editor laughed through his nose when I told him, so I swore I'd never tell anyone ever again. That's funny.
Yeah. A lot of information given to us in that chapter about the power system and like about what the Black Order is.
So there's hints that there's different types. The parasite type basically works alongside the human host's body.
And it's the rarest.
It's the rarest type. We also get to know. Wait, sorry. Go down so I can look at the thing.
Yeah, right here. They are the
they are the chosen ones to wield the innocence's power to its full capacity. So innocence is somebody who's chosen as
No, I think he's talking about the people who have parasite types. Like those guys are.
No, they are they are the chosen ones to wield the innocence's power to its full capacity. Innocence. Scroll down. I'm trying to figure out what innocence means.
The innocence.
Of God, the power of Almighty. Okay, so the people who have. Okay.
So the will of God.
Who have the will of God, or the ability, the holy abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Those who are capable of wielding.
To max power are parasite types.
Godly powers to the max are parasite types.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
And then we learned about the great generals. And we don't know anything about them, but eventually we're going to learn about them. I am curious on exactly what is the type of, because it kind of reminds me of Nangren. The sword conjuration, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we learn about, Hevaleska.
Hevaleska is this entity.
Yeah.
Is this chapter? This
final
is the last
chapter
of this volume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Revelation and Destiny.
Okay, finally. I feel like this chapter is going to give us a lot.
Yeah, a lot of lore. And clean art. Gross. What is it doing? It feels like it's probing the inside of my body. Move.
Won't move. It won't move because of the anesthesia. What is that guy thinking? It's only anesthesia. Move. Invocation.
Dang it.
Move.
Yeah. Tries to activate. I can't believe he overpowered the anesthesia. Don't force an invocation when your nerves are numb.
Nerves are numb. Calm down. I'm not an enemy.
And then we see that symbol.
Oh yeah, that's his anti-cross weapon probably.
Whatever
that's probably his anti-Akuma weapon.
Yeah, or whatever this if this thing even is a weapon, because we don't know what this thing is yet. Hevaleska.
No weapon. It's extremely dangerous. If the anti-Akuma weapon and the accommodator are properly synchronized when the invocation happens.
2%,
16%, 16%, 30%, 41%, 80%, 83%. You should be fine now. Seems like your current maximum synchronization with your weapon is 83%. Synchronization rate? It's a numerical value that reflects your ability to invoke your anti-Akuma weapon.
So he's not at full power yet.
The lower the synchronization rate, the more difficult it is to do an invocation. The accommodator is placed in danger. So
she's kind of like a scouter.
Yeah.
It wasn't my intention to scare you.
It wasn't my intention to scare you. I only wanted to touch your innocence and learn about it. You wanted to learn about my innocence.
So innocence
are godly abilities.
Yeah, so innocence is basically another term for anti-Akuma weapons.
Okay, so innocence is the power system. It is the godly ability.
Yeah. And what the weapons are called. Yeah, and what the weapons are. Yeah, and what the weapons are called are anti-Akuma weapons, or like that's what they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And your innocence will someday create destroyer of time in the dark future. That is what I felt. That is my power.
That could be in relation to the Millennium Earl, because with Sound King Germain, where he's like
he's the alchemist of time.
Yeah. A destroyer. That's quite impressive.
That's great.
But we don't know if this is good or bad. Like, is he gonna become like is he gonna end up becoming their doom? Because It must be referring to you.
It's
Hevaleska's
referring to you.
prophecies.
Hevaleska's prophecies. There's some big things from Yalan. Komui.
Karaisaku just won.
Kurosaki just once. Silly, you already took a shot. Sorry, I know how surprised you must have been. I'm sure it was scary. I understand.
That was a good punch. Hevaleska's pretty scary looking.
New York says so they have to get their innocence inspected by its rule. Why can't you tell me those things beforehand? What exactly is innocence? Finally, okay, more. I'll give you a proper explanation. After all, the innocence plays a significant role for exorcists to go off in the battle. The only ones who know the truth are the Black Order, the New World Alliance, and the Millennium Earl. Okay, so John is at some point. We're going to see John again.
Yeah, we're going to see him back.
Okay.
Several hundred years ago.
After a cube was discovered.
Yo, this lore.
Okay.
To the future generations.
We are the ones who triumphed over darkness and the ones who shall soon meet their end. Yet impending doom awaits in the future. Thus we bring salvation to thee. Here we leave a message. That's so poetic.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
It all began.
Inside was a prophecy from ancient civilization and instructions on the usage of certain material.
And we can actually try and read this.
I mean, sure, if you can.
Yeah.
Zoom in, I guess.
Earl Tunnel Worker Colin Kirkland said, I can hardly believe it, that after all this time, we actually have come to a point where we can walk through from England to France. It is a great excitement for me. It is a great feeling of achievement, not so much personal achievement, but for the people who have done it and for the people who have been lucky to play. A month ago, a guiding probe broke through the approaching halves of the service tunnel, and a huge boring machine that no longer is needed
veered off and was buried. The next landmark is slated for January, when the service tunnel will be completed. The tunnel runs between the much bigger train tunnels. Okay, and on the other side, you see it says the doctors or almost half of the strokes suffered by urban dwellers are linked
to drug
abuse, especially the use of cocaine. Medical researchers said Friday. Yeah. The doctors in a study reported in the
December 1st.
December 1st issue of the Annals of Internal Medicine. Also said that drug abuse under age 45 are 6 times more likely to suffer stroke than other adults of the same. We're talking about catastrophic strokes that are fatal 1/3 of the time. And yeah, it's just a huge newspaper article. I'm not really sure what it's talking about. It's a lot.
Yeah, we'll ignore it. We'll ignore it. But yeah, inside was a prophecy from an ancient civilization. And instructions on the
usage of a certain material. Okay, certain material. The cube itself was made from it as well. The cube itself was made from it as well. It's a material known as the crystal of God, and that's so fucking
this
cool.
lore, and it possesses mysterious powers. We call it innocence. It's the cross that's embedded in your life. So this innocence, these powers come from these cubes.
How much do you want to bet?
Yeah.
Part of the actual original crystal was placed into this man's body.
Maybe whoever created this, they took
when he was born, you know how when children are born, that the parents are fed fluids and stuff.
Yeah.
What if some of the fluids was actually a fluid made out of the crystal of God?
Dude, this legit gives me FMA vibes with the amulet, the red crystal.
Yeah.
And so someone may have taken a chip from this cube and then embedded that much power into him. Bro, we need to learn more about these cubes eventually. How were these made? Who created these cubes? How did they come to be? It's the cross that's embedded in your left hand.
And it has been processed and converted into a weapon called anti-alchemy. Okay, cool, yeah.
Okay.
So, the crystal of God is made of a material. Right, the material is called crystal of God. The cube is made of material that we call crystal of God, and that crystal has different powers. And
yeah, there's this prophecy as well.
Material is then embedded and processed and to create anti-alchemy weapons. and it comes from an ancient. The crystal of God comes from an ancient civilization.
Yeah, several
About
hundred years
people who
ago.
defeated the darkness and then sent it into the future.
Yeah. So how? Okay. How long after did the Black Order come to fruition? When this was made, and how long was the Millennium Earl doing this? It's the cross. Yeah. The creator of the cube says they defeated the Millennium Earl, who appeared with his demons using the innocence, the Earl. But in the end, the world was once destroyed.
Sorry. The creator of the cube says the Millennium Earl who appeared with using his demons, appeared with his demons using the innocence. Scroll down to see if there's anything else in that one panel.
Yeah, he just says the Earl.
The Earl. Okay. In the end, the world was once destroyed. It happened approximately 7,000 years ago, and we know it as the Great Flood from the Old Testament. Okay. However, the cube chronicles as
the 3 days of darkness. But this lore.
Yeah, this is very biblical. The series is very biblical.
Yeah.
The creator of the cube says they defeated Millennium Earl. Wait, sorry.
So, person who made the cube. We need to know that. But here's the thing, Grin. They said this was 7,000 years ago, but then this was discovered hundreds of years ago from an ancient civilization.
Yeah, no, they're saying that the creator of the cube, whoever sent that message.
So this was
right?
this was before even this, and this is tied to it. Yeah, so that
belongs to, this all became 700. Basically, the creators that defeated the Millennium Earl 1,000 years ago created the cube and then sent it into the future.
Yeah.
And then the cube was discovered several hundred years ago.
Yeah.
With this message.
Yeah, right here.
And then they were able to over time they were able to decode it and decipher it, and then seems like they found out that's where that's why it's called innocence.
Yeah.
The material and shit.
Yeah, we triumph over the darkness, the 3 days of darkness, and the ones who shall soon meet their end. Yet impending doom awaits in the future. Basically what the Millennium Earl said. Like, eventually I'll complete my goal. Here we leave a message. Okay. So, like, this giant prophecy that they only just held it off. The Great Flood.
No, they believed it. No, they believed they defeated him back then. But then he promised that in the future, somewhere in the far future, the world is still going to end. So in order to stop that, I guess that's why they probably sent the cube into the future, knowing they were going to die, which is why in that second line it says, "Yet we meet our end," or something like that, right?
Yeah, but in the end, the world was once destroyed. It happened 7,000 years ago. We know it as the Great Flood from the Old Testament. However, the cube chronicles it as the 3 days of darkness.
Yeah. Also, according to the prophecy in the cube, the world comes to an end once more, this time at the hands of the Earl. What do you mean, this time at the hands of the Earl? So last time it came to the end of humanity. Humanity beat the Earl, and the 3 days of darkness happened. And this time, the Earl will win.
Yeah. The return of the 3 days of darkness. But then there's also like the prophecy about Alan Walker by Heveleska about how he'll be the destroyer of time.
Yeah, destroyer of time, yeah. But the Earl has returned to this world as stated in the prophecy. With the turn of events, the New World Alliance decided to obey a message from the cube to establish the Dark Order. That's that symbol that we saw the couple. The Dark Order.
Yeah.
Gather soldiers of life. Each innocent will choose a soldier. They will be known as the accommodators. Only an accommodator will be able to wield the power of innocence. The accommodators of innocence, also known as exorcists, such as yourself. Okay. So the Dark Order was created by the New World. Go
yeah.
Quick.
This is a lot of lore to throw at us.
It was created by the New World Alliance. Okay. So just for clarity, there was a civilization thousands of years ago. They defeated the Earl, but the world came to an end, which was the Great Flood, and it was known as the 3 days of darkness. Knowing that the world was coming to end, and hoping that the future, that if humanity manages to thrive in the future, they wanted to give hope so that the Earl could be defeated in the future. They sent the cube into the future. Several hundred years later,
they discovered it. Yeah.
The New World Alliance finds the crystal or the cube, deciphers the message, learns that the information is called the Crystal of God, or calls it the Crystal of God. They then decide to establish something known as the Dark Order.
I
right?
wonder if this
And
is
then
just if this is the Dark Order or the Black Order.
I think it's Black Order. It's the
Okay.
same. I think it's roughly the same thing.
Yeah.
And then from that point onward, they're like, okay, look, if this is really called the Crystal God and this helps us defeat Yakuma, we need people who are capable of defeating it. Thereby,
Yeah,
we need
soldiers of
people
life.
who are considered the soldiers of life, who are the accommodators, and only the people who are considered accommodators
Yeah.
can get the power of the innocence.
And
then the people who
yeah.
have it are people who are accommodators, who have the accommodators of innocence, or they're exorcists.
yeah.
Essentially, that's
And
where the exorcists
we also learn here, Grin, that they have to be chosen by the innocents. The innocence chooses them to see who's worthy and like see if they have
Innocence
like
will
a
choose- yeah.
like if like they're the most like
potential. If they
yeah
have some
most potential for them to wield its power.
However, the Earl had not forgotten the past. He also created an army to destroy God. They're known as Akuma. Yeah, okay.
Okay, we knew this.
If innocence is white, there is black. It is dark matter used to create Akuma. The more Akuma evolves, the more dark matter matures and becomes powerful. There is plotting to destroy the innocence and thus avoid its resurrection. Okay, so it does. They don't. He doesn't want like an order established like 7,000 years ago where people were able to use the power of innocence willy-nilly to defeat him. That's why he's trying to defeat people as quickly as possible before the innocence or the ability or the crystal of God's innocence, whatever defeated him 7,000 years ago, resurfaces and people are able to establish a huge order where they're able to have a lot.
And we learned about
unfortunately that's not the plan.
Yeah, we learned how he creates these skeletons, and they come from this thing called dark matter. Yeah. And the more an Akuma evolves, aka kills, the more dark matter matures, and then he uses that dark matter to create more soldiers.
So he uses dark matter to create the skeletons, and then after a person dies, he manipulates a person at their lowest point to basically makes a deal with them, so that he can bring back the soul of a deceased person and then put that soul into the skeleton, the dark matter, and the dark matter acts as like an eternal containment unit for the resurrected soul.
Yeah.
At that point, once the weapon or skeleton has dark matter and the consciousness of a soul, he can then, because he can manipulate the prison, he can directly influence the resurrected soul that's imprisoned inside dark matter to then basically go into the body of a living person to kill them. Yeah. And that's how Akuma are created.
Okay. The innocents were washed away during the Great Flood and have been dispersed throughout the world.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So, potentially other people got these cubes and then saw this message and were like, okay. Then they made their own branches.
Maybe not got the cubes.
Yeah.
But essentially, the innocence in this case is referring to the chosen soldiers of God.
Yeah.
The chosen soldiers of God from like 7,000 years ago, they basically scattered across the world because of the Great Flood. And so until I guess the crystal was, came back into power, these soldiers of God, or the people who have the potential to be soldiers of God, basically been scattered to the wind. And so maybe the Dark Order's whole job is to go and find people like them, to recruit them to try and fight the Millennium Earl.
There's a total of 109 innocents. We must retrieve the innocents scattered throughout the world to gather enough strength to destroy the Earl.
Okay, so my point was right. Yeah, okay, yeah. So innocents are basically people who have the potential to wield the power of, the material.
Yeah.
In this case, innocence is both the actual material itself, as well as the people who have the potential to wield it. Yeah.
And there are also another term for anti-Akuma weapons. The Earl is also destroying. So it's like a search. So it's like they're also in the middle of this race to try and stop this catastrophe from happening, the destruction of the world. This is a race to find the innocents. The moment we lose this crusade, The prophecy of the end will be fulfilled. And the clock. You must fight. And then the great generals are speaking. That is your fate as one chosen by the innocents.
It's either people, or in your case, you might be right with like innocence being the actual like objects or whatever. Mm-hmm. It could be like the material, the crystal material.
Yeah, like they have like a thought of their own. I mean, we were told like there aren't like this guy's arm is an innocence because it's also a synonym for anti-alchemical weapon. But we now learn that the innocence is more than just weapons. It's these cubes.
Or it's the energy from said cube, the crystal god, part of the crystal god.
Yeah.
So there you have it. That's it for the long explanation. Let's both do our best for the world, even though we won't make a penny off of it. Yes.
Welcome to the Black Order.
Wait, how the fuck are they running their organization if they don't have money? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
With you joining the order, we now have a total of 19 exorcists. They're all scattered about the world on different missions, but you'll meet them soon enough.
Yeah.
By the way, have last guy's also an exorcist. What?
Whoa. Okay, what? I'm a different type than you and the others. I've been with the order since it was established as the accommodator of the cube. I am the guardian of the cube. I have met many exorcists. Alan, may the Lord's divine protection be with you. Bro, this chapter is crazy with the amount of lore. Grin, you kind of wish World Trigger has chapters like this, where it's just page upon page of like lore.
Alright, cool panel. So he's sighing, he's relaxing in his room. I wonder where Tim Campy is. Finally here, Mana.
Yeah. I'm finally at the starting line.
Don't keep
walking.
Don't stop, keep walking. That's what you always said. Nothing to do with fate. I won't stop no matter what. It's a path I decided to follow. I'll keep on walking as long as I live.
Yeah. Soldier of life. The cross. Like him literally bearing the cross for Mana. And like one arm is chained. Yo, symbolism.
I think the chain is like the curse.
Yeah, his arm. And like his one eye is like scarred right here. That's like one eye as well. And that's the end of the chapter. Alan found a creepy room.
Wait, what? He accidentally touched the painting and found a creepy room?
No, I think it's just a comedy page.
Oh.
Yeah. Head Officer's Comey's experiment room undercover investigation report. Columnist section leader Reaver who pulls no sleep, all-nighters for work. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah.
Reaver Wenham and I work under Comey, the head officer. I'll be going undercover to investigate Forbidden Floor, section leader Comey's private experiment rooms. On second thought, why am I doing this? This is too strange. Shouldn't the main character, in this case Alan, go check it out? Will I be able to come back in one piece? Will I also stay as Reaver's Wenham? There are some weird sounds coming out of that door. No human should go through that door. It's weird. It's not right. I know he's a weirdo, but I'll use my will to work if I find out how much of a weirdo he really is. Let me go home. That's funny.
Like, I am curious on what is actually behind there. Like, what kind of creatures, what is this man concocting? The gatekeeper.
Oh, alright. It couldn't have been worse thanks to that Alan kid.
Report.
Castle entry report. Couldn't have been worse thanks to that Alan kid. I was in a terrible mood all day. You'd better watch out. Make sure I get
better. Yeah, as the gatekeeper.
My chin broke in eyes because he touched me. It's itchy. My chin itches also. It itches. I know I shouldn't scratch it. We're going to do it anyway. Wait, I don't know, man.
Yeah. I do like the fact that we get extra stuff like this. I kind of wish Ashihara does this. Instead, he gives us those goofy, like, character bios. Special thanks. Yeah. People working with her. And that's the end of the...
No, bro. What a peak volume.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Dude, first chapter was fire. And then we steadily, like, learned more and more throughout the course of 1 through 6. And then 7, like, just goes absolutely ham with the amount of lore it drops on you.
Millennium Earl being an absolutely generational hater.
Yeah.
And then encounter...
Bro's been hating for 7,000 years.
Basically John is basically like a inventor / contraption person. Like that's what he's aiming to become. Working with the New World Alliance.
Yeah.
I hope at some point. I hope
We have to.
There isn't a thing where it's like the next time we go to the New World Alliance, John is just dead. Like that would suck.
Yeah, it would suck.
I would love.
I like John. He's a cool
John
character.
I'd love to see John actually progress from being a child to over the years become like someone actually relevant.
Yeah. We got to learn more about. We got to Hevaleska, Komui Lee, Lenny Lee, Konda, and Alan Walker. We got Cross Marion.
Konda's both a goat, but he's also like super rash.
Yeah.
He's so like a hothead.
Yeah. So far, what do you think of the characters so far? Like, who are your favorites? If you can say.
I'm really fucking with Alan. Alan's great. Komui's great.
Yeah, he's funny.
General Cross. That man's goated.
That man's got aura. We got to learn more about him.
He's goated. Konda is very intense, but I feel like once we get to understand like his backstory, we'll understand why he is the way he is. I like John's character. John didn't feel like a very stubborn kid who's like stuck up and like a big pain in the ass. I like how through John and Leo's like whole like encounter with the Millennium Earl facing Alan, John got to have some sort of character growth.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good. Mana's an interesting character, right?
Yeah.
Alan's like
his adopted father. Adopted foster father
who then got turned into a Akuma.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. I'm very interested on the Crystal of God cube shit.
The actual lore.
That thing's like, oh god.
The actual lore is like the most interesting thing so far. And the actual like what the actual goal of the characters are. Which is to search for the innocence.
Different types, or we'll probably learn of more different types. Parasite type is symbiotic and
the rarest and utilizes the full power.
Yeah. Rarest. We know that Hevaleska is the guardian of the cube, which is kind of crazy, and we know she's a different type too.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm very excited to see.
What do you think, Grin? What do you think of? I have two questions for you. One, what do you think of the Millennium Earl's potential to be as a villain? Like how high are the stocks? How big are the stocks for this man?
Right now, I don't know. But he has potential. He definitely has potential to become like a very intelligent type of character because he's been doing this for so many years, thousands of years or whatever.
Yeah.
He has potential to be like a very, very well developed, conniving character who's like intelligent, who has plans on plans on plans.
Yeah.
Like on some Eisen type shit.
Yeah. I'm very curious on how he came to be.
But I'm also very interested to see, because it seems like the Millennium Earl right now is like, he's kind of just like a hater. So I'm excited to get more character, like more personality from the actual Millennium Earl. I hope he's not one-dimensional.
Yeah.
Where it's not like he's just a hater.
He's just bad guy for being bad guy. Yeah. And so far, what do you think of the lore? Okay. Since you've never gone to D.Gray, man, you've only experienced the opening and like the anime all those years back. How do you feel now that you've read the first 7?
I only watched the openings of the anime, and maybe a few clips here and there on like Animax and a few other.
How do you feel? How do you feel now that you've read the first volume?
Peak. It's awesome,
bro. I kind of wish like it gives me like the same vibe as Hunter and like World Trigger, where like it introduces you to this world and like it makes you have all these sort of questions and like it's like you want to learn more about the Hunter Associate. You want to learn more about Border. You know, Border supposedly has like all these different groups.
I want.
Go ahead.
I want more personality from Alan. Right now, Alan's like a mystery. Right?
Yeah.
Like he's like he, he's very like, oh, you know, I'm, he's doing the right thing. He's like a pretty shonen character. He tried to help the kid. He seems cool,
He
calm,
feels like
like
a very
logical.
sacrificial kind of character, like who like risk and like sacrifice himself for the greater good. And we look,
Okay,
yeah,
okay. He's not stubborn.
yeah,
I like the fact that in the both in when facing Moa and in John, in both their stories, in both their encounters before he got to the Black Order, he seemed very calm and collected. But he also feels like he's doing this not out of hatred for what happened to him.
yeah, out of duty.
But he's like he's doing this out of duty and out of kind of because he feels like he has a purpose.
Yeah.
But I want to see something where instead of him doing it out of duty, I want to see him want something. I want to relate to him in a more like human way. I want him to want things. I want to see more of him.
Mm-hmm.
Of like, who is he? Like not his duty, not what his origin is, or not his name, or what like backstory and how he got the weapon. Like all that shit is great, but like, who is Alan?
Yeah.
To the core. Like I need to know this character's personality. I need to like grasp grasp and understand them as a person rather than as a fictional character who's doing things because they have to do things to progress the plot.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need to know this person who like, does he like things? Does he hate things? Is there a growth to him? Like,
yeah,
I need to know. And that's right. Right now, I'm like, Alan's okay. I don't hate him.
Yeah, I mean, we just
I'm
started.
I'm very interested in the story.
Yeah.
And what's going on.
It
feels like the other characters have more personality.
Yeah. You've always been more of a war guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like the other characters have more personality than Alan right now.
So far, yeah.
So I hope Alan gets more personality in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And
Grin, you know what's funny, man? It feels like in just 7 chapters, I learned more about this organization than I do for like Border. You know? Mm-hmm. And that's pretty sad. I mean,
there's so much potential here. There's potential for us to go to other continents, meet other branches of the Black Order, or meet other innocent people.
They're great generals.
Different types. There's potential for us to come across different types of innocents that haven't been accounted for yet. Mm-hmm. Different types of Akumas. Different types of like. I'm interested to see who are the higher ups in the world, New World Alliance. What are they up to? Yeah. What's the political situation like in the world?
I'm very curious on where.
Is there secret information that they've kept hidden away from the Black Order?
Yeah.
That the Cube actually is doing it. Do they have some deal with the Millennium Earl? Like, what's this whole world like? I'm very excited.
I'm very excited as well. I'm also curious on where in like the whole grand scheme of things does Cross play in? Like, how high is he up in the chain? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But man, like the lore is crazy. Like it really reminds me of Hunter and World Trigger with like how it introduces you in this world, and like you have all these interesting you have all these questions and like thoughts about like the organization, the war, the world, everything. This chapter was beefy in terms of lore. My God.
This is a meat centric chapter. I love chapters.
Yeah, this is a Grin chapter. You kind of wish I kind of wish World Trigger and like Hunter had more of this.
I also like that he was able to overpower the anesthesia through just willpower. So it seems like the more than okay. Obviously, there's like a synchronicity element between how talented you are and how much training you are, and your natural like compatibility with the innocence, with the with the crystal of God, right? Mm-hmm. As a exorcist with his anti-Akuma weapon. But I also like how somewhat of Alan's own willpower was able to overpower the anesthetic that prevented him from being able to move, which was really, really cool. Which means there's like an element of like more than just synchronicity. There's also an element of a person's own like will or force of will can overcome certain scenarios. So I'm just excited. I can't wait to see what other information they drop.
Will someday create a great destroyer of time in the dark future. But I'm very curious on seeing like the prophecies, man. It's kind of like the Phantom Troop fortunes, except like this like affects the world at large.
I want to see more of the Black Cross in the next coming chapters, because I need to see what is it they do, what's the hierarchy, what team is Alan part of? Is he just supposed to go on missions by himself?
Yeah.
Are there people who's going to train him?
This is fire lore. This reminds me of that one page in One Piece where, you know what I'm talking about. It's the one with Emu and Joy
I also
Boy.
I have a very, very super like wild crackpot theory, where just like how the Millennium Earl is known as somebody who can time travel, what if at the end of the series Alan can time travel, which is why he's the destroyer of time. He can go back. Maybe he's the one that went back in time and then helped make said crystal of God and then sent it back to the present.
Think about you might be onto something, because what if Alan in the future went back in time and then he maybe took a chunk of that cube and then gave himself this arm in order to basically come full circle to achieve this prophecy. You might be onto something here. You might be cooking. You might be cooking.
That would be crazy if we get way later in the future, maybe even, because I know the series isn't over, right?
Yeah, no,
so if we get
far from it.
somewhere in the future where we get access to like other like technology and stuff.
Yeah.
And like we learn more about like how the crystal of God was created, or maybe there's like other crystals of God.
Yeah, we also need to learn who's the creator.
Yeah, so like maybe either Alan himself or maybe some sort of other consciousness from 7,000 years ago was able to shift its consciousness into being, into what we now call Alan. So Alan himself might just be human, but maybe like the history behind the because the prophecy says he's the destroyer of time.
Yeah.
So if the Millennium Earl can go from all those years ago into the future, what's stopping? Maybe Alan can. His whole thing is maybe he can outright destroy time itself, and maybe he can time travel as well. Like that would be very cool. If Alan's whole thing of destroying the Millennium Earl requires him to, like, he created, like, it'd be really, really cool if we go to the future of the series and then he creates a crystal of God or something like the crystal of God, if it ever comes, and then he goes back in time to 7,000 years ago, which is where the final fight happens against the Millennium Earl, even though that is technically the first fight in the series.
Yeah.
And then, in order to create a perfect loop of a story, he defeats the Millennium Earl and then sends the crystal into the future, creating this whole situation in the first place.
Yeah.
That'd be like a perfect loop of a story.
Yeah. Man, there's so much intrigue. Like, this chapter gave us so many answers, but at the same time, a bunch of questions. Because there's so many things we need to learn, and there's still several hundred more chapters to go. We need to learn more about characters. We need to learn more about the Black Order.
Though, if some shit like that does happen somewhere in the future, I said it here first.
Yeah.
I said it here first. It's very out there and very, like, wild crackpot.
Yeah.
Probably not the case. Like, there's a 99% chance that's not the case, but if that does turn out to be true, that'd be crazy.
Bro, this is... Oh, yeah, we learned about dark matter.
Yeah.
109 innocents in total. And the goal, basically this race.
Yeah.
We need to learn about the great generals. But, man, there's so much. Yeah, right now they have a total of 19. when we've already met a few of them. So Hevaleska, Lenny Lee, and Makonda, and then Alan Walker. That makes 4 out of 19.
Komui. So no, we met. Wait.
So Alan makes 20.
Cross.
Okay.
We met Cross. All right. Komui.
Yeah.
Lenny Lee, Konda, Hevalaska.
Mm-hmm.
No. With you joining the order, we now have it. So without Alan, it would be 18.
Okay.
With Alan, it's 19.
So we already can kind of narrow down who some of those got, like a few of them, by like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, man.
And then this person at the end counts as 6 or 1. Alan, Komui, Alan. Oh no, hold on, Alan. Then, no, Mana. Never mind. Mana died. Never mind.
Yeah. Cross, Marion.
Cross.
But we don't. Yeah. We assume he's part of the Black Order.
Alan, Marion, Cross, Komui Lee, Lenny Lee, Konda, and then the guy at the end, and then Hevaleska.
Yeah. That's
like 7, I guess.
Yeah, Reaver. But we don't know if he's a fighter or not.
I mean, yeah. But if he's part of the Black Order, he probably does have innocence of some kind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So 7, I guess. 7 people.
Okay, 7 out of 19. Not bad.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's our read-through of Volume 1 of D.Gray. Bruh, I cannot wait to read the next,
hyped.
You know.
Already hyped. Like, I can feel it, man. We're going to have long discussions about this series, chapter by chapter, especially if we're going to get more chapters like these in the future.
I'm going to
just straight up lore dumps.
Dude, you guys are about to see the crackpot theories that are about to...
Yeah, you already got to see some of them. You already got to feel some of them.
Yep. Dude. This is so fucking peak, actually. I'm so excited. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
From this point onward, you don't know anything, right? So me.
No, yeah, I'm blind. I'm just as blind as you, man.
Okay. Peak. Great.
This'll fill the hole, the gaping hole until Hunter and World Trigger, and then until we catch up to this, and then we're dead. We're cooked.
Well, I mean, after that, if things are good, we can read this bi-monthly or every couple of months when it comes out.
Yeah.
And then Ichi the Witcher exists, but yeah, we'll see about it.
Thankfully, we'll still have World Trigger monthly. We'll have Hunter soon.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys. We're clocking out.
Yep.
This is Grin and Heart.
Yep.
See you guys next time.
See you guys.